Hi, welcome. Welcome to Naftara Grace. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome home. We're going to start with runes, but also there's a conversation that wants to come forward. So, as usual, I'm just going to get out of the way and let the Most High and the Archangel say what wants to be said right now. The reason the old ways were forced out, they forced you to forget the ways of your ancestors. They told you the ways of your ancestors were wrong, is because when your ancestors, when it was their day, the old ways carried codes of remembrance. The old ways honored the divine in such a way that covenants were kept. Now, in this new world, in this new era, you've been convinced to renege on those covenants, to walk away from the practices that provided you with protection, that provided you with safety. And then for people who continued the old ways, they were hunted, tracked, scorned. Why? Because they refused to stop practicing the medicine, the tools that would keep them safe. Anzus, God and the ancestors, Fehu, that's actual material wealth. Arcana is the birth of something, or the mother rune, the beginning of something. And then Ingwaz, limitless possibilities, like literally anything is possible. Your ancestors knew this, and they kept they're saying like a right relationship with the divine for this reason. Like your ancestors understood they were co-creating something. They did not lean unto their own understanding. They understood it was a co-creation. And there came a day when that type of thinking was ridiculed. When people who thought that way became charlatans. And now we live in a world where if someone says they're co-creating with the divine, or they want to move in a certain way, it's like they're seen as untrustworthy, when in reality, in truth, these are the only people who are guaranteed real success. It's interesting, we talk about building houses on sand and building houses on rock, but we've watched gradually and systematically as the rocks that we would build our homes or houses with, so to speak, are taken away. And if a rock is too solid to be moved, then modern times has told you that that rock is something other than a rock. That way you won't build on it anyway. So much has been lied about because it couldn't be stolen, because it couldn't be taken, because it couldn't be destroyed. So lies were made up about it. We're at the beginning of something with the Fool card and Berkana here. This is like, it's new. Anzus and Fehu. It's like receiving some type of abundance from the spirit world that literally opens doors for you. Dreams are significant, ancestors are significant, roots and root work significant, rain, storms significant, seeds, seed time and harvest significant. it's like I can see this. Oh, I can see so much, but there's it's like someone is protected because of their, hear me out, because of their ancestors' connection to the divine. And the rub here is the way their ancestral connection to modern terms seems primitive or simple. Like, like this is so childish, or that's so, it's too simple to be real. What are you doing? But in reality, this, whatever this is, it's exactly what the divine wants. It's exactly on point. And so someone is enjoying this tremendous sense of safety and shielding and protection because of what to the people around them seems like dumb, silly, whatever. But I'm telling you, when it comes to the spirit realm, is spot on. It's on point. It's exactly what they've been looking for. And I'm telling you, the elements are significant. I'm telling you. It's wild because there's some, it's like I see so much, and I also I'm gonna respect the platform. Here's what I will do. I was thinking about this earlier, guys. It's August. I was going to do a live stream for you guys on Patreon this month anyway. I think I just may switch up what we're talking about, okay? I've been downloading so much, and none of it is appropriate for this platform. And if you've been with me anytime, like you've already seen December of last year, none of those messages could be uploaded here. So all of December's readings from 2025 are on Patreon for free. You just boogie over to Patreon, and free, no cost, you can hear December, because there's a lot there. Okay? And then if you want to pay to become a member, of course, there's so much over there to enjoy and have fun. And that's where I do live streams. That's where your monthly energy forecast is. Like all that kind of stuff, that's over there, okay? But there's this real call to have some very real conversations. But I'm aware, and you may be too, that the times are such that we have to be very responsible about where we talk about what, okay? So what I will do is, once I get full clearance from the divine about this subject matter, I will let you guys know. And then invite, say, hey, this is when I'm doing this live stream over in Patreon. And you just go over there. Okay. All right. Breadcrumbs it is. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Ancestors, Ascended Masters, allegiance to walk with me every day. Thank you for protecting me as I channel messages for my tribe. But show me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know, so you can live, learn, thrive, and grow. It's above, so below, and so it is, because it is so. You guys see this first oracle card, right? The universe is your partner. I love this card. 31, giving us the number 4. We've got the drifter, experiencing life as it comes, giving us the number 14. Breaking down to a 5. I mean, it's very hangman energy out here, but the Fool card is the theme. I mean, it is so go with the flow. Storm feels, I say storms are significant now. I told you. It's like this is a very interesting card. The number 9, by the way. This card talks about the dual nature of a storm. How a storm will roll in and absolutely wreak havoc, chaos, destroy, whatever. And after the storm is over, gosh, the air is clear, isn't it? And the dead branches have been knocked down and wiped away, and the shift happened. The other message from this card is It is your responsibility to be aware of your environment. See how big this storm is? In reality, that house that you can barely see because the storm is up on it, nobody should be in that house at this point because the storm is right there, right? I mean, if you look at how that storm is, that house should be empty. The people should have been evacuated. They should have been left for safety. This card is also warning about your awareness of your environment. Don't sit somewhere when you know a storm is coming. Now, I don't know. Give me one more. What are we talking about? What's going on here? Give me one more. Storm zone. That's an interesting vibe out here. So Tower. Ghostland, staying present, the number 8. This is about not living in the past, not living in the future, but staying in the present. So maybe something seems like it's going back and then forth. And maybe there's a feeling of being challenged to stay centered and grounded. Let's see. We got water and air energy here, hardcore. There is fire energy here as well, as far as the elements are concerned. There's something going on elementally. I did say storms are significant, so I don't know if today is Thursday, August 6th. So I don't know if there is storms. I don't know. We're gonna find out. No, something is. No, this is a big deal. It's actually a big deal. No, this is a big storm. This is a really big storm. Something is built up over time, and this storm is going to relieve the pressure of it. Dang, this is gonna be a big storm, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. It's like it's like everywhere, all at once. We started off just channeling about being protected, old, ancient, ancestral, primitive spirituality providing the strongest protection. Somebody is being guided away from an area where a very big storm is about to hit. I'm hearing escape, nick of time. Something is calculated, being calculated. Let's go. Nine of Wands. The Hierophant and the Six of Pentacles. Someone is passionate about being a crook? What? Someone's not honorable. They are some type of authority, but they cheat. They don't This is somebody who, if they with some type of official position, but they're not fair, they're not just, they are not upright. That's why both these cards came out reversed. But this is like Knight of Wands. Like, this is, somebody gets off on this. So it's all, y'all, the vibe over here, the feeling is like somebody is, this is gonna sound so bad, someone is a crooked person with authority, and they get off on being crooked and having authority. It's like, you know how, like, tribe, you know how we sit here and we're like, man, you know, the type of leadership that is required right now is, you know, conscious and awake and open heart and all that. This is someone who's like 100% rotten to the core, and they love it. Like, they are getting off on that they are in charge. They have a title, they have a badge, they have a position, they have a pen, they have something, like something that they can flash. There's something that gets them passes, and they abuse their power, and they love abusing their power. That's probably the best way. There's somebody who love abuse. They love it. They know it's an abuse of power, and they like, let's do all day long. And just, she's a EVEL, rotten to the core. Sit down. What's behind it? The High Priestess. Oh shit, that's hilarious. Did y'all see that? I didn't see it. I literally didn't see that there. I thought I just picked up the Tower. I did not see that it was like that. Anyway, one more fell. The Knight of Cups. Let's talk about this Tower and this High Priestess coming out back to back though, because this is making me giggle. First of all, anybody, y'all know, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud, right? Anybody who's this proud and this loud about being evil and wicked, I cannot help but, because I said this is some type of tower over here, I just, the Tower. But what you don't see coming about that Tower, there's a High Priestess. I'm telling you, somebody is being led away from something. From something. Because there's a corrupt official. There's somebody who's corrupt. They're not. Like, they're not, they don't uphold their office. They don't, whatever oath they made, they break it. Child, they got into the position just to break the oath. What's with this Nine of Cups? This Knight of Cups. Sorry, it's a knight. It's a Knight of Cups. Oh, something's being balanced outside of their control. Something's happening outside of this corrupt person's control. Yeah. 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 It's a lot coming in. Let's see where it goes. I'm not gonna. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. corruption's been happening for a long time. This person never thought that any type of justice would happen. They didn't see that, because whatever this tower, the tower that this high priestess is, it's the end of this corruption. It's the end of it. This is a big storm. Look at this emperor. But look who he showed up with. This is a big storm. I told you, this is hangman energy out here. I don't, but the card is the fool. We just got the world, the emperor. Look. First of all, who doing this? We got 1, 2, 3, 6 major arcana cards out here. It's a storm. It's in the cards, in the oracle cards, it looks like it's raining everywhere. Like just the oracle cards, right? It's like the entire planet is covered in rain. That's how the oracle cards have been quite dramatic about this, by the way. I'm like, well, damn, that's a lot. Everywhere, all the elements are involved. Now, mind you, the runes are like, hey, somebody is so protected by God, the ancestors, the spirit realm. They're so protected by the divine that they have, like, it's like whoever's protected has a doorway, a pathway away from this storm where there is no way. Because I'm telling you, something is so big, it's like it's worldwide, it's like it's global. But this protection right here, it not going to touch this person. What kind of sense does that make? If it's something that's global, isn't everyone affected? Well, everyone who isn't protected is affected. That's what I'm looking at. Everybody who isn't protected will be affected, but some people are protected. I'm just telling you. Dang. The hangman. I mean, just the one right here. The hangman got it. Something has been taken over by the divine. Yeah. Give me this hangman, because that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. It is the destruction and wiping away of corrupt leadership and the installation of divine leadership. And we have been following this progression, especially in the past few readings. I feel like months back we were getting all the background story of like what it, like kind of like this kind of detail nitty gritty, and now I feel like we're coming up on the sun. Are we in the Lion's Gate? What's up, Leo? But I feel like there's some of us who've really been at this for so long. We need to hear, not just like, oh, better days are coming, because some of us truly understand what's happening. Some of us live in reality. Some of us, we know what is going on. Okay. Some of us have been in the trenches so long, we're tired. So to receive a message, not like, oh, better days are coming, but actually the root cause of something, which is corrupt leadership, which is evil leadership, is being dealt with by the divine. That's exactly the message we need to hear. We need to hear, like, it's our souls are hungry and thirsty to hear that divine leadership is here, has arrived. Because some of us understand that's the game changer. That's why, look, tribe, if you anything like me, politics just isn't What are you going to do with it? Some of these conversations are so small compared to how big the actual problem is and how long we've been dealing with it, right? Millennia. Millennia. So, at the risk of sounding like a jerk, Billy Bob being elected is not, unfortunately, Billy Bob's just the latest in a long line, a very, 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 very long line with this Knight of Pentacles right here. But the sun is out now with the Hangman, the Emperor. Here's the Seven of Pentacles. This is wild. There's something significant about a connection with the divine. Someone's invested in their own downfall. Transmuting energy, thick in this reading. Thick energy in this reading being transmuted. So this is okay. A warlock against a high priestess. Well, that didn't work out for the warlock. Saw an interesting post recently on Instagram. A friend of mine it was just actually a meme, but the comment section is what sent me. The meme was quite simply, a witch and a high priestess are not the same. That's literally all it said. And that comment section went wild. But look, I've been called a witch most of my life. But when I meet witches, they're very clear, just like I am, that we are not the same thing. That's what I'm going to say about that. Okay? Okay. Look, somebody went hard. Like, somebody really... But they felt like they had the right or the authority to. So they did. Queen of Pentacles. So, what's happening here? It's like somebody's trying to force something. It's a forced marriage. Dang. For some type of benefit or gain. Oh no, a work wife. So where's the force? She used the magic on him. This a mess. Somebody thought they were bigger than their britches. Somebody thought that they were more, how do I say this without sounding rude? Somebody thought more of themselves than they were capable of producing, okay? Some type of work situation. Child, they ended up marrying somebody from work, but I'm telling you, magic is involved. It's not right. I'm gonna put it like this. It's giving that there's this corrupt person who loves being corrupt. Like, they love looking like they're reputable, but really they know they're seedy. They love that. They think it's great. It turns them on. Get a little thrill, a little chill, okay? This person, whoever they work with, whatever they do for work, whatever that is, okay? They were participating in some type of group ritual work it looks like to stop something this high priestess is doing. specifically to stop this high priestess from entering into a high level commitment. But here's what's wild. It's looking like a woman from this little magical group. No, I don't like to throw the term coven around too much because people, they already feel like they, okay, little magical group, bippity boppity boos. It's like, and I feel like I've channeled this before. It's like she did the, and here's what's this. There's a woman here. This corrupt official worked in some group of magical foolishness, and there's a woman there who did something to bring him in. Now they're married. This, I'm clear about this marriage right here. But she did some type of binding spell on them. Okay. Now here's the wild part. That's a part of what's taking this person down. That's a part of what's taking them down. Whoever this woman is, they did this spell work together, but then she did spell. Why? Because this is a person who has some type of official title, so they have standing in the community. They're Hierophant reversed. And this is a Queen of Pentacles. I will tell you, she feels like a plant. This feels like it was a scheme to break this corrupt regime anyway. And this brings up something interesting. I don't know where this reading. This woman right here, though, is a witch. This corrupt official is a warlock. They were in a group working against a high priestess. In that group, the witch places a binding love spell on the warlock. In doing so, assures the downfall of both of them. But this is what was supposed to happen. It's like these people, the hangman is out here. These people were so committed to evil that it's like the divine is like, okay, well then be evil. And this is how you're going to serve divine will from the side of evil. Okay. Hold on, y'all. So as big and as bad as both these people think they are, they're both still just puppets on a string. Okay. Who's the Eight of Cups? This Eight of Cups is not going through. So who's leaving? Somebody's leaving. Because there's a new beginning out here. And that's what they mean by investing in their own heartache. See, oh man, somebody chose evil. And it literally put them in the room with the person that takes them out. I don't know another way to say it. But they don't see it because the person is a woman. It's now their spouse. Like, talk about a honey trap gone wrong. Like, but if you're the divine, this is exactly what you wanted to happen, because there was no other way. This corrupt official wasn't, they was just sitting there ready to corrupt a whole nother generation. They had to get removed somehow. Page of Pentacles. They make movies about this where a group of criminals get together to do something, but something happens in between the group and they take each other out before they can commit the big crime. This, whatever these people were doing, I'm hearing in the basement, whatever these people were doing, it was supposed to be a big opportunity for them. It was supposed to be a payday. They were supposed to get paid for sabotaging this high priestess emperor. But again, this witch here, whatever she was listening to, she lassoed that warlock. Boom. And technically they take each other out, but she the type that says you first. Still a buzz. I just work here. Two of Wands. King of Wands. Damn. It's something about it. Now what is going on? This is a lot of energy centered on this woman and this witch and this warlock, but really about this witch and how, like, it's like, yes, it's like if this Hierophant reversed is watching and stalking the high priestess, this Queen of Pentacles, this has been watching and stalking is and it's what I'm picking. It's like this Hierophant reverse, because they've been getting away with this behavior for so long. They've been doing it for so long. They thought they were so big. Do you know what I mean? This is putting me in the mind of something. Well, I'm gonna keep going. They thought they were so big. They thought they were too big to fail. They thought nobody's gonna come for them. Okay? And the whole time somebody was watching them. There's so much here. Part of why they didn't see it is because it was a woman. They didn't see. It's like this person thought their threat would come from another man trying to take their position. The threat is the woman who seduced them. This is wild. Let me tell you what it reminded me of, though. Personal story. So, a few years back, I found myself in a very dangerous situation, very unsafe, and I don't get scared, just not how I'm put together, okay? And in this particular situation and circumstance, I was extremely clear about how unsafe I was and the level of danger I was in, okay? So I did what I thought was the smart thing to do in that situation. I alerted people in my family that I was in this situation, right? Like, hey, this is what's happening. I'm letting you know. For those of you who've heard me share anything about my story before, you already know. If you don't, surprise, my family did nothing. Crickets chirp. Which in itself is also a clue, right? Anyway, one sister in particular, though, and I do mean we share blood, says to me, well, that's what you get. Did I mention my life was in danger? That's what you get. I said, excuse me? Because I'm literally like, that's what I get. Excuse me? Yeah. You had to learn at some point that not everybody was on your side. At some point, you had to figure out not everybody loves you. And it's about time you realized that even you can be touched. After I got over my shock, upset, dismay, and disappointment at that telephone call, I accepted those words as true. Not everybody has to like me. Not everybody has to love me. And yeah, even I can be touched. So you know what I did. This is somebody who was sitting in that frame of mind. I can't be touched. See, I was never in that frame of mind. Unfortunately, I was just looking for attacks in the wrong direction. This is somebody who has been sitting in foolishness and effery for so long. Corrupt, cheating, stealing, lying for so long that they expected their threat to come from another man who's going to come take it from them, and it came from a woman who seduced it instead. Now, this woman has been, I don't know why is she so, like, it's looking like she's been focused on this man for a while. Like, she's something about this guy. And it's interesting because this witch is not, she's not friends with the high priestess. Okay. Let me put it like this. She doesn't want the high priestess to be okay. That's why she's in a little bibbity boppity boo group, okay? But even more than that, she doesn't want this King of Wands in this Hierophant position. More than she hates the high priestess, she hates this man. Child. 6 of Wands. Who is this now? Because this is getting ruthless. I guess it's been ruthless, but what is it? The Ten of Cups. This man brags. This man brags. She's tired of his mouth. She's tired of him being exalted. Yeah, she wanted to even the score. This is wild. But this is exactly, can I tell you? This is exactly what the divine has used to get somebody to safety. It's wild. And I wonder if they're letting us see kind of like the inner machinations of this so you really get why it's important to stay in your own lane. Stop being out here judging people. You think the divine can't use evil to benefit you? I'm looking at it right here in this card reading. All you are asked to do is stay in your lane, mind the business that pay you, walk your path, honor your purpose, complete your process, do your shadow work. Divine gonna take care of everything else. Because there's nobody out here is bigger than the divine. Nobody. And look, the message here is you can either work with the divine willingly as a high priestess, or you can be used as a pawn. But either way, the world card and the temperance that's where it's gonna be. We gon' be here. They said, "Thus saith the Lord." You guys crack me up. They so funny. They so funny. But for real though, like see, y'all gotta get the decree over this reality has already been made. Evil has an uphill battle. The best they can do is try to project an illusion onto everybody that somehow they're gonna make. No. Have y'all forgot the days of old? Have you? That's why Anne says that. That's what they're talking about. It may seem simple, primitive, even the old ways that our ancestors had, but let me tell you something. The divine hasn't changed from back then to now. The way we do things has changed, but not the divine. Not even our need to connect with the divine has changed. Our access is what has been thwarted. Two of Cups. That's what the Temperance card, by the way. The Death and the Temperance. But you know, these two sitting up here kissing the Hangman, the World card, the Six of Wands, which is laying on top of a tower. People can think what they want to about themselves. People can have whatever plans they want. They can collaborate with each other. They can kiki in basements. They can do spells. They can spit on their hands, and I don't care. It's never going to override divine will. It's just not going to. Okay? It's not going to. Not. So, we're going to sum it up. We got the return of rightful authority from the last reading. From previous readings, we understand that the right authority had been exiled due to lies. Now we got the crown is back on the throne. And for those of us who've been curious about what happened, what gave, what changed, what broke, how are we able to get the my son is into a new word, sus. How are we able to get that sus king off the throne, right? And get the real, well, because that evil authority got literally taken down by somebody in their own camp. And they're pulling so much. It's like, because whoever this was in your life tribe, yeah, it's like that's why. That's what it is. So I've talked about this before too. A romantic scammer. So it's like this Hierophant in reverse position was pushing up on this high priestess. We're going to love, love, love. It's a Hierophant and a high priestess. Duh. We belong together. We're you and me and you, right? But it was all a lie. It was all a lie. And this Hierophant reverse is someone who enjoys that lie. They enjoy lying to people, stealing from them, and then running off like, I stole from you. You're so stupid. You didn't know. You call yourself a high priestess, but you couldn't tell I was screwing you over. Well, so the divine thought, you know what would make this story have the perfect ending? Is if the romance scammer got scammed. That's what would bring, you know what would, you know what would have this story be like, oh my God, that must be written by the divine. I just love it. Is if at the end, the high priestess actually gets the emperor, the real one, and the Hierophant reversed is romance scammed themselves. And then with that witch says, oh, you call yourself a warlock and you didn't see that I was tricking you? I'm just saying. It's like we just rolling the credits right now. I'm just saying the credits are rolling. Now we see. It's like the downfall of the Hierophant reverse. Oh, that would be the Queen of Pentacles. And everybody claps. Yay, good job. Good job. Yeah, nice honey trap move. I love it. It's so good. But, you know, it's important to know this. Why? Because if you're the high priestess, one, you've been out here operating on faith anyway. And confirmations are really priceless, aren't they? Secondly, it's also nice to know that when you see the Fool card as a theme, it's nice to know that it really is a new beginning. It's not a continuation of something old. This is no, because this person done for. She took him out. She took this man out, but she had been plotting on him. And that's the other thing. They want you to know the whole time this man was plotting on you, this woman was plotting on him. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you something. This is wild. It just has been lockstep from the beginning. The moment this Hierophant reverse determined they was going to do some evil stuff to you, this witch right here said, I'm going to do some evil stuff to him. And not because she likes you. I don't even think she know you. The energy here is she's not even looking at you. All she's focused on is getting this man, humbling this man, breaking this man, like it's something. So I don't know if they have a past life connection, and she's just like, I'm back for this motherfucker, okay? Chill. It's deep as hell though. This is. Good Lord, this reading is long. Let me go. Eight of Pentacles, y'all. There it is. Yeah. And when I talked about this in a previous reading, this has been going on for some time, but this whole time you've been protected again by some whatever practice you have. It's ancestral, it's in your roots, it's in your DNA. Okay, the people around you think you is silly, it's so foolish, you're so childish, you're so primitive, nobody, whatever. Okay, it's old, whatever. But in reality, that's how you survived this person coming for you over and over and over. That's how you survived. Now you've mastered it. You've mastered a practice that leaves you shielded. I'm sorry, shielded by temperance and death. I could put it another way. I could say, yeah, no, it's like, I've channeled this before. Think of, think of an earth angel who's mastered integration of their shadow. So depending on how you see this person, how you show up in their life, how you treat them, you might see them like this or you might see them like this. Either way, this person has wings. But depending on how you cross paths with them, you're gonna be like, oh my God, oh, they're so great, or oh my God, right? Technically the person hasn't changed. It's whoever is approaching them that's determining how the wings show up. That's another way I could put that for you. There's a level of mastery here. Okay, so it's not like you got these wings. You don't know. Not only do you have wings, you know how to fly. Your wings change colors. You know how to do it here. You know how to do it there. You know how to do it everywhere. You can go up, down, all around. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Cups. You got choices. It's like you. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. You have, and that's what I said. Somebody, like you. It's like whatever this gift. That's what the rune said. This gift that you have, it opens doors where there are no doors. It creates paths where there are no paths. You have access to roads where there are no roads. So, and it's because you're in the hand of the divine. So if there's a place the divine can go, you can go. You go where the divine goes. You get final messages so I can go. I can go, right? It's time for me to go. Lovers. Everybody. Which is, the Lovers is ascended choice. If Seven of Cups is 3D choice, this is ascended choice. Look at them wings again. Another set of wings. All right. The choices that are available to you only because of your protection, only because of your connection with the divine. And these people will never understand that. They will never understand why you move the way you move, how you do what you do, because they're not you. They haven't done this work. You know, they chose to kiki in a basement somewhere together. Not black robes off of Etsy. Child, stop. Instead of shadow work, they was just playing in the shadows. It's like, come on. You're watching now, though. Oh no, this King of Wands is being watched. Dang. What is going? This King of Wands is in a tight spot, dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This King of Wands is in a very tight spot. Oh dear. They're being surveilled. They're being watched heavily. Page of Wands. Something they're doing. Something they're doing. Something they're doing. What are they doing? There's something going on. It's something about this King of Wands is presenting in a way. It's almost like people. This King of Wands is being watched by official by officials. It's giving that this King of Wands is showing up in a way that they should not. It's like, okay, I'm hearing tax evasion. Okay. So it's like, y'all know, you see somebody, they're flashy, they got I'm just saying, if you the manager at the McDonald's and you just the manager and that's your only job, we know you making $45, $50 a year, but that don't explain the Maybach, the Bentley, and the Maserati in your driveway. It's like that. Somebody, if they had a Kia, if they had a Mazda, we'd be Gucci. But somebody got a Maserati. But there's no ledger to account. I gotta go. Here you go. Okay, final messages. What's this? Here you go. 4 Pentacles. Shit. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Somebody boost cars? No, what is this? Somebody takes something that isn't theirs, though. Somebody is greedy because they want to look a certain way. So, okay, somebody, this Hierophant wants to be seen in the best rooms. I said this yesterday. The best rooms, the best people, they want to keep a certain appearance. So it's like they're constantly looking for opportunities so they can take people they can scam, or deals they can get cut in on, a lot of get rich quick. But it doesn't work for them because, one, it's illegal and immoral, okay? But two, because they have to put so much into their appearance, into this, how they're occurring. What's that at the bottom of the deck? Okay. But that's how this woman got this man, though. That's how she was able to trap him. This is crazy. This goes so deep. This is definitely past life. This woman in this, I feel like this is all past life, honestly. This man has a problem. He has a problem with greed. You can call it possession, whatever you want. But that is a part of how this witch was able to bind him. Something about money. Either she had some, she flashed some, she promised some, she paid some. Either way, this man's downfall into evil was cemented by some type of deal where he agreed to accept money. They said blood money. Child, I don't know what the hell is this. I don't know. But she paid him and he took it. And in doing, like, him taking the money changed him, but also put him on this path. He's being watched so heavily by officials. Like every single move. Because he has some type of title that he's been abusing. This man is trying to create this image, this reputation for himself. I mean, and really took himself out on this one. He has said to himself, it's about building stability, but that's not what this has been about. This is, damn, no, this was a reckless choice that landed him in a whole heap of trouble. Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords. This King of Wands would say that they married for stability, or maybe they married for money. That might be what they tell themselves, but it's a lie. This is a foolish decision because they were being glamored. So they moved recklessly. It's their downfall. They were competing where they don't compare. It's like they were trying to, there was some race they're trying to win, but they were never going to win it. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I just can't help it. Like, all of this could have been avoided had any of these people done their shadow work. I'm telling you, this woman is a beast. But I feel like she was a beast that was unchained just for this man because he was so nasty, evil, corrupt. Just enjoy hurting people. And so now he's being hurt. He's not enjoying it. The tables have turned. Give me this Fool card. What are we doing here? Let's go. Final messages, please. The Sun. We're exposing the Moon. What's been hidden. Okay. We here for that, aren't we, tribe? We love it. We just here to expose what's been hidden. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. That's real fine. Ten of Pentacles with the Star. Oh, snippy. Final messages, please. Show me the Fool. Ace of Pentacles first. Love it. As like I said, like Ace of Pentacles is a miracle, a blessing, a gift. It's almost like if you were someone who you knew you were being stalked, hounded, sabotaged by this person, you're safe now. You're protected, you're safe. And this is what's going on. You don't got to worry about that person coming for you no more. They got themselves wrapped. Sorry, wrapped and tapped. This person, you ain't got to worry about them no more. Does this person look like a threat to you? Yeah, nah. But they put themselves in that situation. That's what it is. I'm trying to figure out why somebody who spent a career as a romance scammer ever thought they were going to marry for love. What the hell? That's weird. Isn't that weird? People be doing weird shit out here. I'm just trying to tell you. What is this? You get final messages and go. Look at this. I can't even make this up. Look at that. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Let's go. Here's the Fool. This is a new beginning. So please stretch your legs. Something is coming from this that takes you from the Five of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. Instead of feeling alone, isolated, broke down, you're about to have a restful, soft life experience. This Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, because something is completely done. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords. Whoever's been after you, they've been dealt with. Keep your eyes on the prize, okay? Hermit still at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups coming out. Stay in your energy that works for you. Continue to move in silence. That Seven of Swords is on the Ace of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. As you go from Five of Pentacles to Ace of Pentacles, keep it to yourself. The Star. Yeah. Keep it to yourself. Five of Swords. Because there's still problems in the background. Four of Cups. There's still people who try to run up, who reject you before, had a problem with you before, try to run up and be like, but we're best friends. You gotta keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Final messages, please. Because don't forget, this bippity boppity boo group in the basement, whatever they were doing, they were trying to stop the High Priestess from receiving something. So now that they've been stopped, whatever the High Priestess was meant to receive can be received now. Wheel of Fortune. And whatever this is, it's wish fulfillment. The Star is out here. It's wish fulfillment for this High Priestess. And it's the Ten of Wands for everybody else. Let me tell you. What's interesting is everybody's aware of what they're looking forward to. So like this King of what is this? This King of Wands is not Six of Swords, Just like if this message is resonating with you, you probably have these big feelings, a lot of energy probably being returned to you at this time, a lot of energy waves hitting your body. And it's like you might feel, I said this recently, you might feel like you're excited. You're looking forward. You don't know what's next, but you're looking forward to it. That's perfect. That's the exact energy you're supposed to be in. Anticipation and expectation. These people who opposed you, who worked against you, they have a big energy wave in their body too, but it's dread for them. Like whatever's next, they know it's not going to be good. All right. Anything else? Two of Pentacles, yeah. They chose this though. This is a choice they made. It says, so don't start feeling sorry for nobody now. When you hear how people, no, they made this choice. Oh, and you will be hearing about it, Eight of Wands. You're going to hear about the burdens these people have. You remember they chose it. Okay? They chose it. We talked before about the company you keep. When they They chose a lifestyle that ensured this mess out here on this table. This was a lifestyle choice they made. Okay? That's that same group who was bippity boppity booing in the basement. Apparently they drink together too. Okay? This is somebody who scammed you, told you they were going to be with you, they love you. It wasn't true. Whole time they were on some Polly want a cracker mess. And now that's how the cracker crumbled, ain't it? That Ace of Wands is reversed for them, by the way. I mean, I don't know if you can get this. A group of people stopping at nothing to stop you has been stopped so you can be unstoppable. That should be the title, but that's too. Anything else? Yeah, Ace of Wands with the Fool as the theme. Like, this is, whatever you're doing, whatever's in front of you, do that. This is Two of Cups. What with the Nine of Cups? But who's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you've earned this. You fought. You've earned it. It's just like, this is gonna sound how it sounds, but don't feel bad for any of these people. Don't waste your compassion on them. Seven of Wands to the King of Pentacles. You have stood so long, you stabilized yourself. It wasn't you and a crew. It was you against a crew. A bibbity boppity boos. And you have emerged technically unharmed, perhaps a little scathed, but technically unharmed because of this protection. I was trying to make it out of here without having to see his face. Let's go. And there's something about going. Nuh-uh. You guys, Eight of Cups and Chariots. It's something about leaving. Because that Eight of Cups has been dancing around with us this whole reading. But our group that stopped at nothing to try and stop you has been stopped so you can become unstoppable. Open door where there is no door. You were supposed to be stopped and stuck somewhere. But instead they are. And now you're about to be taken away on a road. It's like nobody, I don't know if nobody else can travel on this road but you. Nobody else can see the road. There's something about it. There's something about a door being open and a road being open where there wasn't one before. Ten of Pentacles. And it's like a straight shot. Not a shortcut. What is this? It's very Wonderland. It's like, it's a little time traveling, it's a little quantum jumping, but it's like allowing your, that's what the Hangman, I said this is a Hangman reading. I don't know why the Fool card is here, is Hangman. Allowing yourself to be in a position, in a place, in a situation, because High Priestess, you can see there's timing. It's like if you can maintain Seven of Wands, if you can stand right there, you can maintain that position, there's going to be a moment in time where alignment happens and something's going to open. And as long as you are in that place, ready to jump at that time, you'll make it. It's like somebody has that gift where they can see, they get that. And so this person moves like a King of Pentacles. The way they move, it confused people. Because like, well, people are like, why don't you do this? And why don't you do that? And the person's like, well, because if I stand here, if I maintain my ground, if I stand in my beliefs, if I maintain my convictions, if I don't falter, if I don't waver and I don't fade, this will open for me. You manifested it. I'm telling you, like, it's timeline jumping, whatever the heck you want to call it. The bottom line is you had the wisdom, the download, whatever, to stand, not run, not fight, stand. It's like they told you, don't move, don't move, don't move. And in the meantime, there's a melee, and they're like, I know, but don't move, just wait. Y'all seen this? Wait for it. And then, boom, door opens, road opens, path clears, miracle, blessing, whatever it is. It's the reward for standing. Let's go. What else? Can't imagine. I mean, what else y'all got to say? I feel like that's the reading right there. Transmute a little bit more. Four of Cups to the Queen of Cups. So somebody rejected. Somebody rejected the Queen of Cups because they couldn't see the Queen of Cups for who she is. It's very common, especially in modern society. Most men these days want a Queen of Pentacles or a Queen of Wands. We've talked about this before. They either want hot flash sass out of a woman, or they want an easy come up so they can go find hot flash sass. Okay. So a woman who's nurturing, calm. Queen of Cups is psychic, don't play. Emotionally mature. They don't really know what to do with that, so they don't accept it as a valuable partner. They're lost. Let's go. Final messages. Nine of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. I love that shift. From being, I said earlier, y'all, if you're in this tribe, we're Nine of Wands out here. Going from being frustrated and like, okay, because of the Seven of Wands, to the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, experiencing, oh God, the Ten of Cups, experiencing everything you've always wanted and worked for. I've won Ace of Cups. It's been a battle. Pat Benatar, Love is a Battlefield. That is one of my favorite songs. Heartache to heartache we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield. We are young. No one can tell us we're wrong. Searching our hearts for so long. Both of us knowing love is a battlefield. Somebody's scared of the truth. I gotta go. Not me singing Pat Benatar on YouTube. I gotta go. The Lovers and the Empress. We are young. No one can tell us we're wrong. I'm done. No, like normally I'm out here looking for the fool, but I can't. I gotta go. We already been here too long. Y'all got the gist. It's a new beginning. This is all that's left of the deck. We done ran through all them cards just to tell you this is it. This is your new beginning. Okay. Love may have been a battlefield for you, but it's not gonna be a battlefield anymore, baby. That time is over. That period is over. The love you earned, deserve, desire is for you. What you experienced before was 100% somebody trying to usurp your crown, your throne, your life. They wanted your life. the divine allowed them to be taken out by someone in their own camp. It's just, you can't make it up. It's too good. That's how it should be, really and truly. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope this reading brought you clarity and confirmation. If you haven't already, hit the like button and drop me a comment below. Let me know. Turn your post notifications so the next time I do drop a read, it shows up in your feed. The reading is timeless, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And I say it's timeless, like, you guys, when I'm in these readings, you can see they'll remind me of readings I did a year ago, 2 years ago. The reading is timeless. So take what resonates, but also don't be afraid to go back and scroll through my videos and say, okay, spirit, okay, ancestors, or do any of these pertain to my story? And look and see. I'll probably leave, I forget how many videos I have up right now. I'll probably leave that the way it is, I think, the rest of this year. But probably next year, I'm going to try to get some of those videos off, because it'll probably be like 1,000 videos. That's a lot to scroll through. And I'll start archiving them over on Patreon, so you can go to the year. Okay, like and I can say, oh, it's this many years ago, right? But I understand what it's like to try to scroll through hundreds of videos that I have. That's a lot. But use your discernment, use your guidance to find the pieces of this story, because this goes back. I've been channeling this for a moment. Not every reading, but I feel like at least once or a week or once every 2 weeks, I'm touching on this right here. So you want to know what else I've said about it, go back. I do feel like we're getting to the end of this story, I don't know what this is, this timeline, I don't know. Because the crown has returned, and now we see how the evil crown was deposed. We see how the false authority got dethroned in this reading, okay? Anyway, you guys, I love you so, so, so much, right? In between now and the next time I drop a reading for you, trust your path, your process, and trust your purpose. Peace.